Palestinians across Gaza that were forcibly displaced by Israel's war are returning to their land, determined to reclaim what is left of their homes. But they're facing scenes of utter devastation. This is what it looks like. They're also facing a severe shortage of food, water, and shelter. Neighborhoods that were once full of life are unrecognizable. Many have walked for kilometres, carrying what remains of their belongings, usually on their backs. Palestinians now face the immense challenge of rebuilding their lives, with much of the Strip's infrastructure completely destroyed. Many say that they're exhausted, that they're weak and malnourished after more than 2 years of Israel's forced displacement, starvation, and bombardment.
This place alone makes you feel heartbroken. So imagine your house, your memories, your work, your school, your whole world being destroyed. There's nothing to look forward to. We have been through wars before, and some people still haven't received any compensation. But compensation for what? What could possibly make up for this? The stones of my home are worth the world. How could you compensate me for that? We have all paid with the blood of our hearts, with our memories, our lives, our entire world.
Some trucks carrying desperately needed humanitarian supplies have entered Gaza. You see them there. There's been a scramble for aid by Palestinians who have been starving for months. Under the ceasefire agreement, about 600 trucks are expected to enter the Strip every day. Tariq Abu Azum is in Deir al-Balah in central Gaza, monitoring this for us. So, Tariq, we've seen the trucks. We just said under the deal, it's supposed to be 600 trucks of aid a day. The aid is supposed to be surged into the Strip. What are you seeing?
Well, we got reports that some aid lorries have made the journey to Gaza City, but we have been here for the past few hours and we did not record any more humanitarian aid trucks have arrived to the central or even the northern parts of Gaza. The situation remains very grim, and we know that under the terms of the agreement, 600 aid trucks must enter Gaza on a daily basis to alleviate the humanitarian crisis. And now I'm getting reports that possibly we might see humanitarian aid trucks on the way, and we are still here monitoring the situation on the ground. But people are still really desperate for more aid to access the Strip. People are right now suffering from famine, and they are really battling to put their hands on food supplies. And that's why we are seeing some sort of restoration for the old mechanism of distributing food supplies that will be run by UN agencies, which is quite different from the previous period prior to the ceasefire deal, where we're talking about the Gaza Humanitarian Foundation has been in charge of this. These areas have turned to death traps, and for many Palestinians there is a huge preference for the current mechanism. But for now, people are still waiting to see a serious change in their conditions and to see an unconditional flow of the humanitarian supplies to reach people in need, and to show a huge difference in terms of the spread of famine and malnutrition, especially among the vulnerable groups.
Yeah. Tariq, as you wait, and as more than 2 million Palestinians wait for more aid, and I'll just remind our viewers here that there is currently famine in the Gaza Strip, officially declared by the United Nations. Where are you finding the basics for sustenance, like food and water? Where are you finding those things right now?
Well, what people are fighting, simply put, is devastation. Families have returned and are still returning back to Gaza City to reclaim what's left of their homes, or at least the memory of them. People say that there is no functioning infrastructure. There has been a huge destruction for the schools, shops, businesses, and even water and sewage systems. So they are right now sleeping in the open. Many people have lost their houses, and they were forced to set up the makeshift tents on the ruins of their destroyed areas and neighborhoods. These areas have been widely shuttered and changed according to the as a result of the Israeli military ground operation. So they are right now scrambling to survive, and they are expecting better alleviation for their conditions, especially as ceasefire takes hold.
Tariq Abu Azum reporting from Deir al-Balah in the central part of the Gaza Strip. Thank you very much, Tariq.
Don't miss out and get the full picture. Subscribe to Al Jazeera for reliable news and expert insights. Like, share, stay ahead.